Hi, my name is Leah. This is probably take 233. However, I'm going to try to just roll with it this time. Thank you for viewing this video and just taking your time to watch it. No pressure to stick around. But anyway, we'll get to it. October is Pregnancy and Infant Loss Awareness Month. Apologetically, I was not aware of this until I am now a part of this Remembrance Month. And first and foremost in this topic, I am not comparing our journey to anyone else's, nor am I trying to take away from someone else's journey. I understand that everyone's journey is so specific and so precious and unique, and I think it's why it's so hard to talk about, because you don't want to come off as insensitive or, I don't know. But so I'm not doing that. And secondly, if you have gone through this journey and you are remembering this month and you are lighting a candle this month for a precious child or several children, my deepest sorrow and prayers and thoughts are to you and for you. And thirdly, I apologize for the ums and the ifs and the stumbling over words and mere awkwardness. I've never done this, and this is going to be quite the first video, so I know there'll be tears as well. Go ahead and apologize for that, but it's in my blood, so I'll get started. So I brought down my box. I don't quite have a nursery yet, but I do have a box. I didn't think that this would be the way that I introduced my babies, but this is all I have of them. So here's the first one. Last time I held this, I was announcing to my husband that he was going to be a father for the first time. Here I go, sorry. And he loves the Rams, so I tried to make it a special announcement to him. And we were at my farm back home in West Virginia, and had my sister. She's insanely talented, so I had her write on the football, "Great catch, Daddy." And so I threw it to him. It was the worst throw of my life. Anyway, threw it to him, he read it, and it was just the best moment I've ever experienced, as far as seeing his joy. Seeing a man's joy and his passion, and just, I don't know, it was amazing. It was an amazing moment. But, so here's our first baby. Sadly, we will never ever hold this baby on earth. And just like each one, I've got wings for them, and I will remember them, and we will remember them, and they will always be with us. So whatever works for you, that worked for me. I also have our picture framed of our ultrasound, and I keep this by my bedside. So whatever helps you carry on and carry through. I don't know if I've ever even actually held this one. I was too afraid, but I wanted to honor this baby and be ready for it. So here is baby number 2 that we will never ever hold on this earth. However, I know that God is holding them in heaven, and that in itself is a beautiful, beautiful thought. And so once again, I remembered them. Shortly after, we had baby number 3, and I've actually never held this one. It went straight from packaging and into the box. That's how short-lived this moment was. And however, this baby is still honored, still remembered, and is with his or her siblings in heaven right now. And that thought is it's always reassuring. That's what I have to bring myself back to, is they're in heaven. God has them there with my mama, my papa, my grandpa and grandma, and my great uncles, and it's a beautiful thought, really. And I kind of have to correct myself whenever I'm sort of in the storm, in the dark. I will just remind myself there with, sorry. And he's my little comforter too, Mrs. Benson. He's gotten pretty accustomed to me crying, but he still likes to check on me. So sorry about that. So those are our 3 babies, and I've got, a box of, sorry. My sister got me this for our baby. She gave me a book, and it was just, sorry. Last time I held this, silly as it may sound, I held it just like my child, because I didn't have anything physical to hold. I didn't have a child to prove that I had a child. So I remember just holding this and cradling this. So I had something physical. Excuse me, I did warn you. It's fair. So I have not touched this, actually, obviously, since our first baby. But I've got a box of things, and whoo, this is just for awareness. I'm sorry for the emotions that overcame me. I was trying to be really, really strong, and I thought that I was going to do a good job there. In the meantime, Benson is trying to steal something. But I just wanted to thank you again for taking the time to view this video, and I'm sorry for my emotions, but I want to bring awareness, raw, real awareness. And October 17th is the International Wave of Light. And what that is at 7 p.m. you can light a candle in remembrance of babies, and they say, that are amongst the stars, which is true. They are with God in heaven. And so on October 17th, if you would like to participate in that, just light a candle. I have just these small candles, but we lit our candle last year, and since last year we now have to light 3 of them for our 3 sweet babies. And however, I do well remembering. It's not that I need to help remembering them, but I like physical reminders. I wear a necklace of forget-me-not flowers. My sisters and my mom, here we go, got me this. It's a little willow tree doll. I know you've all seen them most likely. It's holding a forget-me-not, but it just meant so much to me because it came with them telling me that they will never forget our children, and hearing that meant the world to me, because when you don't have that physical proof that I carried a child, it's hard. So hearing someone say that they will never forget and they will always remember your baby meant so much. So thank you, Mama. Thank you to my beautiful sisters for that. My dad and mom and sister put this together. This is the one I was talking about that was extremely talented. She wrote that because someone we love is in heaven. There's a little bit of heaven in our home. And my dad created the platform for it, and my mom came up with the concept, and then my sister did the artistry. So we're very, very fortunate to have the family and support that I have. And anyway, I'll wrap this up, but I just wanted to bring awareness to this month and to those who who have lost a child, a beautiful, perfect child. My thoughts and prayers are with you, and don't be ashamed to talk about them. They are just as alive and well as any of these children on earth. So we will hold our babies one day. We will. So, baby number 3. Number 2. Our first one. Thank you all, and if you made it through this, high five. And thank you for taking your time, and just reach out. Questions, comments, support, prayers, anything you want to do. Talk about your babies. They need to be talked about and remembered. And just again, thank you. Bye.